What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. Welcome back to another Rattlesnake Valley Let's Play episode 2. Do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Let's jump into this. We've run into a bit of a problem. So we're harvesting over in field, whatever field this is. It's covered up right now. Field 15 maybe? Field 15, I believe. Yeah. Harvesting over in field 15, but the problem is our storage at home is actually, well, it was full. And what I've actually been doing is running a tractor from here up north of 28 there, to sell wheat. Well, the price isn't the best up there anymore. I mean, it's still pretty good. It's this one here. It's still pretty good, but we've got a train. So I think what we want to do now is we're going to go ahead and start our course, record it. We're going to go ahead and run to the train. So it should be a little bit shorter run for this guy. Instead of having to run all the way up there, we're just running right down here to the train and back. So it shouldn't be nearly as bad, and our price shouldn't tank as much because we're going to sell using the train instead of actually using this little tiny tipper to sell it all. I think the train is going to be where it's at. As far as selling grain on this map, I don't know. It's you know, interesting jumping into a new map, not really knowing a lot about it, not really playing it ahead of time at all. So it will be a learning experience for all of us. I'm sure some of you guys have already played Rattlesnake, but I have not, of course. So our combine should be rolling just fine over there with what he has going on. He should be good to go. I mean, he's almost full now, but the what's his name over there? The other tractor running on course play should get to him eventually. So there's that. Now I'm not totally sure. We're going to this brick building here. This will be our drop-off point for the train. I did figure that out before messing around a little bit on this map, but oh gosh, we want to go ahead and make our nice turn. And we will, hopefully it will dump here. I'm assuming it will. I don't know why it wouldn't. With the course play driver, it totally should. We'll go ahead and dump the load now. Just, you know, hey, save us a load, right? Okay, drive through here. Hopefully he doesn't stop and try to fill up with something there. And then over this. The roads on this map are a little real. These dirt roads, I mean, I like them. They're just a little much sometimes. Just a little much, as you guys can see. So you can see that's going to be a lot shorter run for us. Only coming down here between 14 and 16 instead of going all the way up north by 28. So remember, this is a 4X map, so it was quite the run. It was quite the run. All the way up there and then all the way back down. So, and what was actually happening is the tipper that's running from the field would run to the homestead and top it off and take grain back to the field with him. This map did run a fair bit of time. Actually, I went and had dinner. when I was letting the course play stuff go, I went and had dinner and came back, and I was like, all right, it's a good point to cut this map off now. I should probably have stopped it a little sooner, but that's all right. We need to stay over. Just in case, it's always a good idea to keep your courses on the right side. So we definitely want to do that. But yeah, I thought this would be kind of cool. We'll use the train. Trains are always a good addition in the maps, so we might as well use them. I kind of want to get a loading wagon. We have all that straw just laying there, and it's such a shame just to kind of let it go to waste. I'm going to see if I can swing ourselves a loading wagon here in just a minute. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, but I'm going to try. So we will do that here in just a minute. But for right now, we need to go ahead and stop. One more. Stop the course. And let's tell him to drive it. Oh. You gonna be kind of stupid now, mister? Drive the course, sir. Get your load of wheat. And head on out. So at, what is this, 8,500 liters at a time, there's 74,500 in here still. So this is a drawback to Rattlesnake, I'm well aware. Somebody was saying that Rattlesnake has all kinds of problems. I think they were talking about maybe the first version. This is Rattlesnake version 2. So that should help. I mean, if there's issues with the map, that's fine and dandy. We'll work through them, or you never know. We can always end the Let's Play early. I make the rules around here, so it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, just saying. All right. Let's see if we can swing ourselves a loading wagon. The only problem is there's one place to sell... No, it's not what we need. We need this. There's one place to sell straw on the map. And that would be the barn. The actual sell point, right? So if you pull up the map, it's over there. Actually, where that other guy's going past right now. But it's the red barn. The problem is course play does not stop in the red barn. So that is an issue. Course play will not stop and empty. There may be a way to make it do it. I don't know. I know I can put a wait point, but then I have to go there every time and tab to it. And let's be honest, with all this straw on the ground, I'm probably going to go have dinner or something while it's running. So there's a problem there. Now, I know there's placeables. Okay, I don't know what any of that stuff is. Where'd all that come from? I don't even know. There's placeables, I believe. Maybe I don't have them. I may not have the right... I bet I don't have it. But there is, I believe anyway, for 17. I know there is for 15. And I'm pretty sure for 17 as well. There's placeable, like, straw burning points. Straw sell points. Yeah, so I need to get that $125,000 and I can get a million storage and I'll be good to go there. So I guess realistically, loading wagon maybe doesn't need to happen right now. It would be nice because that's a lot of money in straw just sitting there. So, but that's okay. It's really not going to bother me that much. I mean, we'll grow straw crop again, right? So not really a concern that I realistically have here, guys. Not really. So we'll get rid of the straw this time. That's okay. We are planting canola everywhere. I don't know. I think it'll be good to have a crop with less yield when we're this early due to the tiny combine, the tiny tippers, everything tiny, tiny, tiny that we're running. So I think that'll be good to have something a little bit less yield. We do have our fertilizer filled up, ready to go. Obviously, we don't need him for quite some time. We do want to be careful to keep this stuff kind of out of the way of the course play routes as well. So there's that. There's actually something I wanted to look at here. And that would be... I put the IT runner stuff on this map. I thought there was an IT tank that held fertilizer, and I could be wrong. Did I put the IT stuff on this map? Not actually totally sure. Yes, I did. Okay. I also put this this tipper here, the one it's in the mod hub and everything. And actually, I put another truck on here as well. Put this lizard truck on here that takes the IT runner stuff. I think it's really cool, actually. That's also out of the mod hub. Like I said in last episode, guys, there will be a Google Drive link in the description of this and every one of these videos that I will do. That I have the Coat Universal Pack. That's all I need. Let's be real. But there'll be a link in the description to a Google Drive that will have all of the information for this map. All the mods. Good gosh, words are hard. So, fertilizer, all I need is... I was thinking about going with this. But I have the coat stuff. The universal that I could go with. But I'm thinking about going with this for fertilizer. That's a lot. And if I can just kind of go and plop that over here, let's say. You know, I don't know. It'll be interesting. How many times will I have to fill up to do this field? I didn't have to fill up at all to do 12. So that's not too bad. The other thing I wanted to look at, guys, and I'm all over the place today. Another thing I wanted to look at is I was asking about a smaller auger wagon. You know what? We're going to go ahead and pick it up. We want it to look old, by the way. It's used, okay? It's used. I was asking about a smaller auger wagon for a minute now. Because what my theory is obviously I've kind of got an extra tractor right now, and that would be this New Holland. Throw it on the New Holland. I need a front weight as well. But throw it on the New Holland, use it in the field, and then use the bigger tipper to haul home. Now, I realistically could use the bigger tipper just to haul straight to the train place. And I probably should be doing that. Because it's actually a little bit closer, but that's okay. I like having multiple Courseplay drivers going. I think it's cool. I think it's something fun to do. I enjoy using Courseplay, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. The only thing is it kind of takes jobs away from me, so I don't know all the time I'll use it, but, you know, for like this kind of stuff, I'm definitely going to be using it. Now, this auger wagon will look a little big on this tractor, but it only holds 20,000. That trailer that we just passed there holds 21,000. So it's a smaller auger wagon. Ideally, a little bit bigger tractor would probably be better. And actually, when I was testing it, I put it on... What's that tractor? The one that's in the field there, the Valtra. Yeah, the Valtra N series. Yeah, or whatever. I put it on that one, and it looked decent. The tractor's still a little on the small side. So this will be an auger wagon that we can keep for a little while, is what I'm kind of hinting at here. I kind of like a smaller framed auger wagon. I think it's going to be really cool. And like I said, the theory is set it up on Courseplay, so it runs in the field, and then the other guy just runs home. And my hope is to keep production a little bit faster on production, you know. So that's kind of my theory. And I may have to change him to drive straight to the train to dump off. Actually, you know what? Can I bring the train over there? I wonder if I can bring one of the trains over there. Oh, because the train track goes right next to that field. What's up there, Fred? We need names, by the way, guys. Not for the hired workers, because they're just whatever. I mean, they're still a person, too. Don't get me wrong. But we need a name. We need to start naming our Courseplay guys. So if you guys have any fun, creative... keep them clean. Names down in the description. Feel free, or not description, the comments? Is that what it's called? Yeah, the comments below. If you guys have any fun, interesting, creative names for our Courseplay drivers, please let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it. I think it could be a lot of fun. Fred, that's kind of a good standard, you know, standby name. Fred. Hey, Fred. What's up, Fred? How's it going, Fred? Fred. Okay, so there's our auger wagon. We need ourselves a weight as well. Don't want to go too cray. This tractor's blue, but you know what? Green weight for the win. Green weight for the win. This tractor does have 3-point, right? Yes, cool. That's right. The cases don't, but the New Hollands do. Okay. Alright, I think what I might have to do, if I want to stay with liquid fertilizer, guys, I might get one of those placeable liquid fertilizer buy points. And bring that onto the map as well. What I might do. So you can see it's a little bit big for this particular tractor. But I think it's pretty cool. And it does have adjustable wheels, so you can set them out wide, or you can bring them in skinny. Use your left mouse click and move your mouse. And that's how you do that. And you can choose if you want it to be old or new. I chose old, so it just looks different. It's got lights for days. It's a pretty cool mod. It is a pretty cool mod, and that's what's going to be neat about this series, guys. Is, you know, I am going to be bringing mods in. I might be bringing mods in that I haven't made mod videos on. Hint. This particular auger wagon, I have not made a mod video on this yet. I might eventually. I like it. I think it's a cool mod. So, you know, I didn't test it too much, but I did use it a little bit. It seemed to work fairly well. The one thing about this, when you get it full, the tires squish out at like an alarming rate. Other than that, it seems to be pretty good. And And yeah, and you can see it's handling quite well. I mean, I know we're empty, but hey, it's got a nice cover. And, you know, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I like the look of it. So I was wanting a smaller auger wagon, and this is it. So I really enjoy it. I think it's really cool. And I'm hoping to, of course, play the crap out of it. Field 12, by the way, is completely planted in soy, and it is fertilized. Not soy, canola. Completely planted in canola and fertilized. Good to go for the next harvest, which we will get to eventually. Field 15 is taking forever, but let's be real. I have the smallest combine on the game, and I'm trying to do a massive, massive field because it is 4X. Just remember that, guys. This is a 4X map, so it is huge. It's huge. So you have to keep that in mind when actually playing here. So what I see the adjustable wheels for, this is for flat ground. This is for hilly ground. You'd want to bump the wheels out, obviously, on hills to keep it from rolling over. Because you would not want to roll a grain cart over, guys. That's not going to be good. Grain cart, auger wagon, there's a lot of names for them, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't really bother me, boys. You know what? I'm hoping that little case combine can reach up to this thing. I didn't think about that. I might have just screwed myself for now. That's okay. I was going to buy this thing anyway. Even if we get a little bit bigger combine, this will still be fine because this holds 20. So that's one dump plus, you know, it's like a dump and a half. So, oh boy, make it up the hill, tractor. Come on, Ford. New Holland, whatever you are. Let's go. Up the hill. Up the hill there, bud. Alright, so let's go. Oh, we got to get our course play driver out of the way first. And actually, that seeder's rolling. We may have to stop the seeder already as well. That is okay. So what we're actually going to do with him is we are going to change how he operates. And we're not going to let him go to a combine anymore. So now he should just go run his route. Of course, he's going to drive right into the combine. But he should go run his route, and then he will stop. I think he'll stop, or maybe I need a pause point. I'm not totally sure. I'm hoping his route works, and he'll come back and stop. He may not, though. He may not. So I can't really run the next route yet until he comes back, because I need to know where he's going to stop every time. So you're going to stop like that? That's not going to work, bud. I need you to stop like how you normally would stop. Like, for real is how you stop, bro. Is this even going to work? Oh, my goodness. Just barely, it looks like. Is he going to unload? No, he's not going to unload. It's sitting too high. So he's not actually going to unload. Oh, goodness. That sucks. That looks like it should work, too. It totally looks like it should work. Even if I go way over here, you're not going to work? Nah, I will say, I didn't test that. Well, then never mind there, bud. You're not going to... We will use this when we get our next combine, I guess, or we could conceivably use this to haul to the sell point, but being that it's the train like that, it's going to be way too tight. Way too tight. So, this is why they say, guys, test everything that you're going to be using, huh? Alright, so you're back to running that. I guess you're going to go sit in the shed at the homestead, Mr. Man. Whoopsie. Oh, nope, I don't want course play. I don't want course play. I guess the other reason you could shoot the wheels out on this thing, guys, is maybe that's your field mode. You know, field work mode, and then you had your road mode. Suck them in for road travel. But with this pipe sticking out going into the train cell, that's not going to work. Because I could fill it at the homestead silo, but that's just not going to work. Well, next priority, boys and girls, combine. We need ourselves a combine, and we need ourselves a combine very soon so we can use our auger wagon We will have a tipper running home and then a tipper running to sell, I guess, until we can get the million silo, which even then, that might not be big enough. Once we start getting maybe one more field even, I don't know. I'm not totally sure. But I do appreciate you guys watching another Rattlesnake Valley episode. Feel free, if those of you that are still watching, feel free to tell me that I'm a derp in the comments. Hey, dum. I know, it's a thing. Derps happen, and no big deal. We learn from our mistakes, and we test things from now on. Shall test things. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go park this in a shed, and maybe try to get that field done. Before we come back, so maybe we'll get into the soybean harvest or something, or whatever. Selling the grain, soybean harvest, all that good stuff. Not soybean, I keep saying soybeans. Canola harvest next time. Maybe we'll get into that. I don't know. We'll see how much time I get to play this map between now and next time I get to record. That'll determine what we record next time. So, just want to say thank you guys for watching another Rattlesnake Valley episode 2. And I look forward to making episode 3 for you guys next week. So, thank you guys for watching. Until then, toodles. Wait, that's not my line. We need to say the proper outro, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And until... no, still not right. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And as always, toodles.